Welcome back to the trading floor. I'm Jenks. We're here with another round of testing out the opening range break strategy during the London session. We're taking a look at February here on Euro USD. We finished January up 2R on the month with this strategy, and we're hoping to do a little bit better in February. So if you need a refresher on the rules for this retest style entry, check out the checklist in the top right, or make sure you go back and check out the first video in this series. So without any further ado, we can hop right in. And you can see that the first day of the month here, the first trading day of the month, does not come back here to the midline to tag us in. So we would just go on to the next day, check out the situation here. And it looks like it's similar. We break out right here, never come back to the midline to tag us in. That's okay. We truck on to the next day. This unfortunately looks like it's going to be a loss. So we break out right here, set our order, stop loss right there, take profit down here, but since we're getting tagged in right here, obviously we take the L. So we'll draw a quick horizontal line and move on to the next day. All right, we break out here, but we don't come up to the midline to tag in. It's okay. We move on to the next one. This unfortunately looks like another loss. So we break out right here. We get tagged in over here. Stop loss is fine for this, and we take the loss. I'll mark that, and we're 0-2 for the month. It's okay. The month is still just starting, so you can see how we do. Mark out this one. We have another loss. We'll break out right here. Get tagged in there. And lose right there. That's okay. We are still in the realm of one win, wiping out all of our losses, so we just got to find one. This is a no tag. I'll just double check and make sure. Break out right here. Yeah, never come back. Unfortunate. This looks like it would have been a winner for sure. Maybe we get one tomorrow. This will be close. Let's see. Let's take it. All right. Yep. We get tagged in right here after the breakout happens down here. Set our stop loss on the other side of the range, go for 3R, and we take it. So we mark a victory. Take that first win of the month and move on to the next day. And looks like we give it back right away. It's okay. It's all part of the game. Yeah, we get tagged in before the day's over. Okay. No worries. Mark out the loss and move on to the next day. Looks like this day runs away without us as well. Yep. It's okay. All right, we move on to the next day. And it looks unfortunately like this is going to be a loss as well. Yeah, unless we have some sort of break-even rule, which we don't have in place yet. This ends up being a loss. That's okay. Break-evens and trailing stops for this strategy are not necessarily the worst thing in the world. It's just something that you have to test for, especially if you're going for something like 3R. You know, it's really tough to go all the way to 2R and then kind of, give that back. So something to consider after you, go out and collect all of your data for your iteration of the strategy. I marked the loss on that one, right? Yeah, got it there. Let's just get this one out of the way too. So yeah, unfortunately, unless you have some sort of break-even rule, this one ends up being a loss as well. So it's okay. Move on to the next day. Tally it all up at the end. This is just a very unfortunate, incredibly volatile day. So let's see, it breaks out bullishly first. So we take a long and we lose right there. And we'll mark it there. Okay. So not a great February on EU for the London session, unfortunately. Yeah, let's tally it up at the end of the month and see how we do. All right, another loss. Move on to the next day. So unfortunately, just kind of skyrockets bearishly without us. This one never quite comes back to get us. Unfortunate. Would have been another winner. Looks like we get one here, though. This is nice. So we break out here. We get tagged in about there. There we go. Mark our win. Okay. Move on to the next day. Got a couple days left in the month. I think we're definitely down on the month, unfortunately. All part of the process with a, yeah, we take the loss right here. All part of the process, and if we didn't there, we take it there anyway. All part of the process with a mechanical strategy. You're going to have down months, and that's okay. So we break out right here first, get tagged in there, lose right here. Yeah, this one is unfortunate. It ends up just sweeping the liquidity there. And this is one that maybe on futures doesn't lose. We're testing this on a CFD right now, a CFD broker feed. But this might be one that wins on futures and doesn't get swept here. So you don't know. We mark it as a loss, though, because we go with what we have as far as our data. And I think we have one more trading day for February. So we check this out, and then we'll tally it up real quick after that. So let's see. Breakout right there. This is going to end up being a loss as well. That's okay. All right, so let's count this up real quick and then see how we did. Probably hop up to the 15-minute here. Go back to the beginning of February. All right, we can do a quick count. So we are 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, 1-7, 1-8, 2-8, 2-9, 2-10, 2-11. So 2 and 11 is 6 up and 11 down is -5 R. So obviously not the best month. We want to see positive month. Not negative, but it is what it is. It's all part of the process, all part of, finding your edge, part of finding what strategy works for you is, combating these kind of down months. Q1 in 2025 was a very rough month for a lot of mechanical strategies. I definitely implore you to kind of do a lot of testing with a lot of strategies out there and see what you see as well. So -5 is kind of, in line with a lot of what other strategies were looking like in February. So I'm not too down about it. January was a positive month. So, February being a negative month isn't ideal, but it is what it is. We move on, and we will check March in the next video. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Leave a like and a subscribe, and we will see you in the next one for the London retest style entry.